probably thought I was having a seizure at this point. Like, I was just so excited. This is good. I got some covers. Me and my man got covers, and I'm just loving it right now. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Princess Melissa, aka it's the Princess Duh, and today I'm back with another video, and that's period. That was hard. That's how you know I'm feeling it. So I'm sure you guys have seen by now that I've been posting a lot more frequently. I told myself that I was gonna post a lot more videos for the remainder of the year, just because y'all deserve to see more of me. Dang. Anywho, so this video is a story time. I haven't done a story time on this channel since I pretty much started my channel. Story times are just not my thing, because I just feel like every time I do a story time, somebody's feelings get hurt. I mean, I only did one once, but like, the people who the story times are about be looking on my YouTube. They be watching my YouTube, looking at my channel, all that good jazz. So I don't want to make any story times about my life, because I just be feeling like bogus, like putting airing people out. But like, I'm about to start making story times because my life is very interesting, and a lot of y'all need to be exposed. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the time that I went to the J. Cole concert for free with this random stranger that I did not know. Now I know you're thinking like, girl, why would you go somewhere with a stranger, a concert at that, with a stranger that you don't know? Girl, I'm gonna tell you why. You did the same thing if you was me. I don't encourage you to do the same thing, but you would do the same thing if it was you me. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, cool. Also guys, I have like video footage of all of this stuff happening. So as I'm making the timelines, I'm gonna try to put like clips of the video so that you guys can see what was happening as it's happening. And then maybe at the very end of the video, I'll put everything together so you can see a full storyline of what's happening. Because as it was happening, I was also posting it on my social medias like Instagram and Snapchat. So, I do have video footage. So, I'm gonna start from the very beginning. So, this was in, I don't remember what month. This was in the fall. At the time, I was single. I had just moved into my apartment, I think, like a few months before. I was living my best life. Like, you know, doing what it is that hot girls do when it's the fall. So there was this one specific day. This dude that I was cool with, he invited me. He works for Google. He works for this big corporation. So he works for Google, obviously. He invited me to come downtown, because he like knew somebody that was hosting some event or something, and he was a part of the event. He was like, it was like some benefit thing, and he was a part of it. So he's like just reaching out to people that he knew, asking them to come, you know, support him. And I was like, cool. I think it was literally like a Thursday night. I was like, cool, like I'm gonna come, I'm gonna support you. Like, you know, I don't have anything to do today. Also, I don't work on Thursdays. I have 3 days off. I don't work on Thursdays. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna show love, blah blah blah. I texted my friends and asked them like, hey, does anybody want to go out with me to go to this? Crickets. Nobody's responding. Nobody's saying nothing. And I'm just like, okay, well, I still wanted to go out. Let me make that clear. I'm always go out whenever I want to go out. If I want to go out, even if I got to do it by myself. Nowadays, it's not safe. But it's like, I don't want to stay in the house because I'm bored, you know? So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go. So I did. I got dressed. I put on this really cute outfit. I did my wig all night. Popped on my riding boots. And I rolled out. So I drove downtown. And I met up with the dude at the it was like at a bar or whatever. That's where they were hosting an event. I met up with the dude at the bar. It was literally like super dry. I'm not gonna lie, it was like super dry. It wasn't a lot of like people that looked like me there. It was a lot of like older, more sophisticated people. And I was like, whatever, I'm here, the party's here, so let's get it cracking. So I found the dude. I'm like, hey, what's up, thanks for inviting me. Like I told y'all, none of my friends wanted to go out. I was so mad at them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, looking back, I'm happy that they didn't go. But I was so mad at them at the time because I was like, how y'all gonna make me go out by myself? Like a lame. I'm not lame. I've never been lame. So anywho, I get there, I see the dude. I'm like, hey, thanks for inviting me. He like, cool, you want a drink? I'm like, yes, please, drink me. So we sat down. He was talking to me for like 20-15 minutes. Good, nice chat. I'm drinking my little drink, and then he was like, okay, cool, like I gotta go engage with other people, so I'll talk to you later. I'm like, cool. And then I found myself sitting there alone, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I really came outside by myself. Like maybe I am a loser, you know, like maybe I am a loser. Well, I came outside by myself, and whole time dude had to like help other people, so you can just sit here and wait for me, you know. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm just sitting there. I'm on my phone. I think one of my friends FaceTimed me on my AirPods, so I'm just talking to her on the phone. So it's like, I'm just gonna finish my drink, enjoy my time out, whatever. It was like people around, but nobody was really talking to me. Then a security guard came up to me. He started talking to me for a little while because he had worked at some other clubs that I've been to. And so he was like just saying hey, talking to me, you know, and I was just saying hey back. And we was just talking, chit-chatting. So the security guard was good. He was just good time to talk to because I was bored. So then he left, and I just found myself lonely again, bored. It was girls there, but no girls wanted to talk to me or nothing. And then this one girl, she was standing there by herself too. So I went up to the girl, tried to talk to her, but she didn't seem like she really wanted to talk. I just asked her to take my picture. So I'm gonna post my picture to her. This is what I look like. I was so cute. If you could see me, I was very excited because I'm like, you know what, my outfit is cute. I'm out in the streets, like I'm gonna post a picture and look like I had fun, whatever. So I went back to my seat. I was just sitting there chilling. I think I was trying to decide if I wanted to stay and have another drink or get ready to go. And then this dude walks up to me. I've never seen him before in my life. Never seen him before. We're gonna call him, everybody needs a name, so we're gonna call him Monopoly Man, because Monopoly Man had all the money. So we're gonna call him Monopoly Man. So Monopoly Man walks up to me and he's like, hey, how are you? So I hugged him because, you know, I don't really know him. You don't know who's who. I was just trying to be nice. So I hugged Monopoly Man, and he was just talking to me, and we was just talking, laughing. He was super nice, super cool dude. And he was like, yo, like, you want a drink? And I was like, oh no, like, because he already had a drink in his hand. I'm like, nobody finna roofie me. Not tonight, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So Monopoly Man, he's like, yo, you want a drink? And I was like, no, like, I prefer to buy my own drinks, you know, unless it's straight from the bar. He was like, we could go to the bar and get a drink. I'm like, cool. I'll go to the bar with him. He asked the bartender for a drink. I'm like, yeah, I think I asked for like a tequila. You know, I was real big on tequila, anything with Casamigos in it. I'm like, yeah, can I have this? Cool. He buys me a drink. And we just talking, chatting up. We talking about work. We talk about like what I do, what he does for work. We chopping it up. And then he like, do you like music? And it was music playing at the time. And I'm just like, I was like, do I like music? Like, I thought that was a weird question to ask, because like, who don't like music? I like music, so yeah. I was like, yeah, I like music. Of course, like, who doesn't like music? He like, oh, cool. Like, have you like concerts? And I'm like, well, I think I was like, I think they might be fun, but I've never been to a concert, so I don't really know. Because at the time, I've never been to a concert. Like, my family was broke, okay, growing up, broke. And we wasn't going to no concerts, not off my mama dime. So I was like, no, I've never been to a concert, but I feel like they might be fun. So he's like, do you want to go to a concert? So I'm like, oh. Is he asking me on a date? Like, I'm thinking he's asking me on a date, y'all. I'm like, oh, like, you asked me out, like, okay, like, and so I was like, yeah, I want to go to a concert. Like, sure, thinking that he's asking me on a date. I was like, what concert? Like, you know, who do you want to go see? Like, I don't really know any artists. He was like, we can go see J. Cole. Do you like J. Cole? I'm like, I I love J. Cole. Like, I listen to a lot of J. Cole's music. I'm not the biggest fan, but I was like, love his music, think he's super good at music. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go with you, you know? Cool, like, what day you wanna go? He was like, probably in like 30 minutes. I was like, wait, I'm sorry, huh? 30 minutes, like, what do you mean? He was like, the J. Cole and 21 Savage concert is tonight. Me looking dumb, like, what? He like, yeah, the concert is tonight and we going, me and my friends going right after this. He points to his friends. Friends are standing right there. They like sup, you know? I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go to the concert. Don't be like me. That right there, I could have got snatched. Like, just that right there was, if he had been a serial killer or something, I would have got snatched up right then and there. I would not be on this camera talking to y'all. I would be on a news somewhere dead because he would have snatched me up. Do not be like me. Don't be like me. But I feel like at the time, I was just so invested in living this dream fantasy life that I'm seeing everybody else live. Everybody else was having a good time. I was going through so much mentally. I felt like I deserved to go out somewhere. And so I did. So he was like, okay. I was like, hold on one second. Like, I just need to use the bathroom. And once I go to the bathroom, I told him, like, hold on one second, I need to use the bathroom. Once I go to the bathroom, like, you know, I'll come back and talk to you some more. He was like, cool, like, actually, we gonna leave in 10 minutes. So go into the bathroom, do what you gotta do, and then I'm gonna meet you up front. So I went to the bathroom. I asked him for his ID. He gave me his ID. I took a picture of his ID and I gave it back to him. Then I went to the bathroom and I called my sister and my cousin. We got like this group chat. I called my girls group chat and I was like, yo, like, I just met this dude, his name Monopoly Man. I'm like, yo, like, Monopoly Man invited me to go out to this concert with him. Should I go? They like, you know him? I'm like, nah. I was like, but here, I'm gonna send y'all a picture of his ID. So if something happened, you know where to find me. Y'all need to know where to find me, you know? So I'm like, so at least y'all got his name and stuff. They like, cool. They was like, you know what, you should go. Like, yeah, go. Dumb. Don't be like me. My dumb family told me to go and be with this random guy that I don't know. To go to some random concert that we did not know was going on at the time. Whatever. Send them the picture of the ID. I come outside and I'm like, I went up to the front door and I told my friend that whose event it was. I was like, bye, I'm gonna see you later. I didn't even tell him where I was going. I was like, deuces. I was so thirsty. So I had my car at the time. So Monopoly Man was like, why don't you pull into this garage right here? Like, I know the owners of this garage. You can pull in there. You can park for free. Dumb. He could have snatched me up. Like, as I'm telling this story, I'm just thinking about how many times I could have gotten snatched and taken to second location. And it's like, obviously, my mama did raise a damn fool. Because that was some foolish shit. That was foolish. Anywho, I go up front. He like, cool, park in the garage. So I hop in my car, drive around, park in the garage. Cool. Text my sister and my cousin's group chat. I text them the group chat. I'm like, this is where my car is parked. So I'm about to get in the car with the dude. The dude pulls up. Y'all, he pulls up in a foreign. I was like, a foreign? Me in a foreign? Insert picture here. Actually, I think it was a video. Insert video here. Me in the foreign. It looked like a spaceship from the inside, y'all. I cannot make this up. If I am lying, I am dying. Like, this story is the truth. So God, it's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So I get in the foreign. His homie in the back seat. He like, sup, dumb. They could have taken me to the second location right there. So before I hopped in the car, I went to the back and I took a picture of his license plate. Sent it to the sister chat again. Then I hopped in the car and we started driving. So we driving and I'm like looking out the window and he like, you good? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just enjoying the night. No, I was lying. I wasn't enjoying the night. I was trying to look out because we were on the expressway. I was trying to make sure that he wasn't. So I was lying. I was trying to make sure that we weren't turning down no streets that we weren't supposed to be going down. I was trying to make sure that we was going exactly to the arena, to the Bull Stadium. That's where all the concerts in Chicago, the big ones out here at the Bull Stadium. So I was making sure that that is exactly where we were going to. And I'm just like, please God, I'm praying to God, like, please God, I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to do something spontaneous once. Please don't let me be another missing girl on the news. By the grace of God, I was not a missing girl. We pulled up to the stadium. We went right through. He had like some VIP access, y'all, because we went straight through to the part where you park at. We parked just like this. I feel like we didn't wait in any line or nothing. We had to park just like this. So when we get there, we pull up, the dude tells me, oh, you got your COVID vaccine? Because you need a COVID vaccine. Sir, you didn't think that was helpful to tell me back at the club when you was snatching me up to come here with you that I needed a vaccine card? So now I'm texting all my friends like, yo, anybody got a vaccine card? Send me a picture, send me a picture. Nobody got their card. Nobody got their card. I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I was gonna try to finesse. I was like, oh my God, I'm already here. I can't believe that I'm actually at a concert. I couldn't believe that I'm actually at a concert. I'm like, oh my God, like I need to find a COVID vaccine. So we were standing around for like 15 minutes and he's like, look, like we're gonna have to figure something out because you need to be able to get in. So his friend in the back seat, he's so smart. He like, bro, what if we just have her take a picture of his COVID vaccine card and dim my phone to low light mode, so it's like you can see that it's a card but you can't see the name on it, and just have your ID out. So we was like, all right, we're gonna try it. So we're gonna call the friend. Actually, the friend needs a name, so we're gonna call him we're just gonna call him backseat because he was just in the backseat. So Monopoly Man walks in first, and then I went in, I walked in behind Monopoly Man, and they looking at the phone, and I'm like, please don't let them look hard. They was like, clear, go in. I was like, oh, I could not believe that that worked. Like, it just sounded so mediocre when he was saying it. I was like, this is not gonna work. And by the grace of God, it worked. So then backseat walked in behind me and we all walked in. This is my first time at a concert, y'all. I was looking up, they had like J. Cole name everywhere, pictures of him. It was like so nice. It was a bunch of people there. It was, why don't my phone keep going low like that? Y'all, I don't know why my phone, there we go. So this was my first time at a concert. I'm just looking all around like, oh my God, lights, camera, action. Like, it was just so much going on. It was people everywhere. There was a bar so you could get drinks. It was like music already playing and everything. They had like some opening act. I was like, oh my God, I'm really at the concert. I really didn't get kidnapped. So me and Monopoly Man backseat start walking. We wound up meeting up with some of the other friends because they were a little older than I am. So like, I feel like I just look like a teeny tiny baby standing there with them. And he looked back and be like, yo, like, you want a drink? And I'm like, yeah, I want a drink. So we all take a shot at the bar. And then they was like, the announcer man was like, you know, 21 Savage gonna come out, like everybody go to their seat or whatever. So we're walking and we coming from afar. And I'm like, I wonder where we gonna sit at. I don't care because I'm grateful to be here, but I just wonder where we gonna sit. So backseat starts walking and the other friends, and they start walking that way. And they like all the way by like the nose seats, please. And I'm like, where are we going? Because I'm like, Monopoly Man, I'm like, backseat just walked this way. Backseat just stopped up there. So I'm like, where are we going? Girl, we going all the way to the front. We started walking. We walked all the way to the front. We were so close to J. Cole. I feel like I was so close. I was a couple rows away from like the front, you know, the front, like the front seats. And I was like, oh my God, these tickets must have cost a fortune. And I was just so happy to be there, you know. So then 21 Savage comes out on stage. 21 Savage, he's 21, yeah, you know, he doing his 21 thing. And I just started screaming like, ah! Like, I just don't know what came over me. I just felt like everybody else was screaming. I think everybody else had to be off Molly and a whole bunch of other drugs because everybody was screaming. And he's 21, he got the little cross on his head. He like 21, going crazy. I was lit. Insert some clips here. I'm gonna put the clips here or something, I don't know, so y'all can see. But I'm getting lit with 21 and I'm just having a good time. So I'm gonna put some clips right here so y'all can see it. Okay, so So everybody getting lit to 21 Savage. It's lit. I look over at dude, he just bouncing. He turned up. He looking at me like, yeah, I brought a baddie. She turned up. I'm like, yeah, I'm with I don't know. And I'm turned up. We was just lit. It was good vibes. So then, all of a sudden, like 21 Savage, it was lit. 21 Savage was getting ready to get off stage. And right before he was finna leave, he was like, hold on, we got a special guest. We got a special guest appearance. Now me being me, I'm like, who in the world could this be? All of a sudden, I thought to myself, like, dang, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't know who it is. But then they was like, it's their motherfucking birthday. Now y'all know, everybody from Chicago know when Lil Herb birthday is, because it was posted all over social media that week, like Lil Herb birthday, G Herbo birthday, turn up, turn up, turn up. All of a sudden they was like, make some noise for G Herbo. Herb ran out on the stage. He it's Herbo. I was like a fangirl. Mind y'all, I've seen Lil Herb. Lil Herb came to my college multiple times. I've even had conversations with him before. So I'm not saying I'm famous. I'm just saying that to say, like, I shouldn't have been starstruck by Lil Herb, but I was just so excited to see him like on stage with the big dogs and the big boys. Like, you know, I've been listening to Lil Herb since I was like 14. I'm 24. I've been listening to him for 10 years. He's only been super famous for like 5 or 6, maybe like 5. So it was like just so big to me to see him on stage performing at a J. Cole concert, you know. So I'm screaming. Dude probably thought I was having a seizure at this point. Like, I was just so excited to see her with the big dogs. So Lil Herb get off the stage. It's an intermission between 21 Savage and Lil Herb, and then J. Cole. So dude like, come on, let's get up. We can take a bathroom break. I'm like, cool. So I go to the bath. So mind y'all, pause, before I go to the bathroom, let me tell y'all, I think my friends and stuff thought I was playing, because I was also texting my friends in a group chat like, yo, I made it to the concert. I'm at the concert. They like, let me see. I'm sending them pictures of me at the concert, me with the dude. Like, I'm just sending them pictures, and they like, oh my God, like, I wish I was you. I bet you do wish you was me, because I asked you to come out and you said no. But I'm glad you didn't come out, because he would not, both of us wouldn't have been able to come. So no, I'm glad you didn't come. So we go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. It's a bunch of girls in the bathroom. And this random black chick comes up to me. Say that because it was a whole bunch of white girls in the room. And it was just one random black girl that came up to me. So the random black girl comes up to me. And she's like, yo, I'm super lit. And I'm like, hey, I'm lit too. And she's like, who you here with? I was like, I don't know him. Money man, money man. Well, we gonna call this girl Turn Up. I was like, I don't know, I'm here with money man, money man. Turn Up was like, hey, turn up, turn up. She was like, I'm here with my boyfriend, it's my birthday. Like, you want to take shots with us? I'm like, heck yeah. So we both went to the bathroom. After we came back from the bathroom, I was texting my cousin, family, letting them know like I was safe, letting them know I was here, it's lit. And then I went outside of the bathroom after we finished and washed our hands to take a shot with Turn Up. Turn Up and her boyfriend walk up. And Turn Up, I'm thinking we about to go like to the bar and get shots. Why Turn Up passed me this water bottle? This water bottle with random liquids in it. And I know what y'all thinking, like, girl, I would not have drank that. Y'all, all the crazy stuff I did that night, y'all know I drank that bottle. So first, I had her drink it first. Her and her man, they drank out of the bottle first. Because I was like, y'all not going to kill me, dumb. Don't be like me, y'all. I was like, I'm going to drink out of this random bottle with this random substance in it. And I don't care. That's what I did. So stupid. So Turn Up and her boyfriend, they drinking from the bottle. They, hey, we lit. And I was recording her like, hey, go Turn Up, go Turn Up. Then she recorded me and I jumped from the bottle. It was like, hey, and I was like, happy birthday, happy birthday, you know, drunk, stupid. So she's like, we gotta get back to our seats. I'm like, cool. At this point, Money Man was looking for me. He could not find me. And I had like dipped off. I saw this girl I knew from college. So I dipped off and saw her for a minute. I was talking to her. As we was walking past, she said like she had some little section at the party or whatever, like at the back of the stadium. She had like a section back there, and I'm thinking like it's some exclusive section. So I walked back there with her. Girl, so a bunch of people standing up. They didn't even have seats. It was just all standing up on this platform. I was like, oh no, like baby, I'm front row. I was like, girl, it's nice seeing you. So as I was walking back, I saw Herb and his entourage over there, and one of his friends from his entourage came up to me and started talking to me, and he was like, yo, like, I think you beautiful, blah blah blah, you know. And he was like, what's your name? I gave him my name, and I was like, what's your name? He gave me some stupid sideways name, like Phonem, something ghetto and stupid, you know. I don't even remember, but it was like Phonem. I was like, can I have your real name? He was like, nah, you ain't special, you ain't go. I was like, deuces, like, sir, I don't know what little city ratchet folks you used to dealing with, but not me. I don't know what south side, west side, little ghetto girls you be messing with, but it wasn't me. So I was like, dang, I missed my beat to be in Lil Herb's entourage. Like, I probably could have been with him and the guys, who knows. But I didn't care. I was sitting like darn near super close to J. Cole. I was living my best life. So I started walking, and as I started walking, Juicy was on the stage during intermission, and Juicy was leaving the stage, and I was like, oh my god, like, I gotta hurry up and find Money Man. I'm lost. I'm drunk as heck at this point, because I done had a shot, I done had a drink already at the bar. I had like 2 drinks, and then I also already had the shots out of the water bottle with Turn Up. So now I'm just smacked, and I'm like walking, trying to find my seat, and I see somebody waving at me. It's backseat. Backseat from all the way up there saw me looking lost. Backseat came down, was like, bro, like, Money Man looking for you. I'm like, I don't know where he is. Now, y'all, I'm so dumb because in all the commotion, not one time did I ask Money Man for his phone number. So I couldn't even call him to say, like, yo, like, I'm lost. I'm in the crowd. Like, I can't find you. You know, phone them trying to snatch me up. Like, where you at? So Backseat took me back to Money Man. Mr. Monopoly, Money Man. He took me back to Mr. Monopoly, Money Man, and I went and sat down with him, and he's like, yeah, let's go get a drink. I'm like, oh my god. I think at that point I was like, a drink? Y'all know I still did it though. I still got up and got that drink. So me and Monopoly Money Man, we walked up, we got a drink, and we came back down, and then J. Cole did his little entry, and he came out on the stage. I lost my mind. I was like, hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like, he's singing all the classics, all the stuff that I know, some of the new stuff from his new album, and then him and 21 did a song. It was so good. Insert clips here.
Fuck, I'm doing in parties with Hova and Steve down. I step.
So I'll be sure to insert, like I said, I'll be sure to insert the full day at the very end of this video, just so y'all can see the timeline to how stuff was happening, but with the music, of course. But so all that was going on. So he came out, he lit, I'm lit, hey, we singing, and like, it was just such a great time, y'all. Like, the concert was great. J. Cole killed it. I was so happy. I was just excited. I couldn't believe, like, I was at a $100 concert, sitting in probably $1,000 seat, and all I did was go out without my friends that night. That was crazy. So the concert wound up ending. Mr. Monopoly Man asked me what I was doing after this, because I think around this time, like, there was Lil Herb was throwing an after party. I don't know where it was because I didn't go, but Lil Herb was throwing an after party for his birthday out there, near downtown. But y'all know I work on Fridays, and I was like, although this was the greatest night of my life, your girl got to secure the bag, so I had to go to work the next morning. So I decided to go home. So I told Mr. Monopoly Money Man, like, you know, this night was great, it was amazing, like, thank you so much, I have to go home. And what did Mr. Monopoly Man do? What do y'all think he did? He took me back to my car, and I went home, and that was a great night. I feel like when stuff like that happens, like, dudes they try to take advantage of you. I'm already drunk, like, take advantage of you, you know, I'm already lit, trying to make you hang out with them, drag you to the party even though you don't want to, like, you ready to go and they want to play around. No, he knew no man no, and he took me back to my car, and to this day, me and Mr. Money Man Monopoly are still very cool. Like, I don't talk to him that much, but he definitely be having all the moves. He be knowing a lot of people, and it was just a great time. And I just feel like you can judge me if you want, but if you were me you would have did everything that I did. You would have did exactly everything that I did. You would have went to the concert. And honestly, I feel like the only thing that y'all could have did differently that I would have done was actually get his number. Obviously by the end of the night, once I got back in the car, I wound up taking his number, because he said, like, you know, you a little lit, you driving home, text me or call me when you get there. So I did just that, but it was just such a crazy night. Like, I just couldn't believe it happened. So y'all know when the next day, I called up all my girls. We was on 5-way. I'm telling them all what's happening. They're like, oh my God. Like, they couldn't believe it. I feel like if I didn't have the proof of all this, y'all would think I was lying too. And one thing about me, I'm not a liar. So anytime I have a story time, I feel like I try to have as many receipts as I can. So that is my story time. That is what happened to me. That is the story time of the time that I went to a concert with a random stranger. And that may sound crazy to y'all, but it was an amazing experience. Let's just go over some basics really quickly. Let's talk about what we learned during this story time. 1, we learned go out alone without your friends, because they will stop you from missing opportunities. 2, always trust strangers, because strangers are good people who want to take you random places. 3, always ride to strangers in a random car to a random place that you didn't know that you were going to try to have some random fun. And 4, last but not least, if you meet 4 of them and you see G Herbo and his crew, next time let 4 of them degrade you so that you can get into the entourage. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Don't do any of that. If it's one thing that we learned, all of those things don't do. Don't be like me. It did turn out good for me, and it was a really great experience. It was super fun, but it could have been bad. Like I said, it could have went very bad. I could have gotten taken to second location. I could have gotten taken advantage of. I could have gotten killed. I could have gotten taken to the second location. I think I already said that. 4 of them could have slapped me. Like, don't be like me. Be smart. And I feel like if you was gonna do what I did, at least have a friend pull up and follow the car there, so somebody is watching everything go down, you know. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, y'all. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I burped. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments down below, and let me know if you want me to do any more videos like this, because I will do them for you. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next video.